Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen Hill for Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering the Los Angeles Chargers taking on the Miami Dolphins. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you go ahead and subscribe right now so you can get all the updates each and every time we have breakdown predictions here at Sports Choice Plus. Remember, hit the subscribe button. Without further ado, we're going to get right into the action. Looking at both these teams last week, you see how Miami snuck a win from the Cardinals last week because of special teams mishap. And you're seeing how the Los Angeles Chargers really couldn't muster up and get it done against the Las Vegas Raiders. And you're looking at the conservative growth of this team if you're the Miami Dolphins. One of the things Brian Flores must get credit with is he had the opportunity of being in New England and watching how to develop quarterbacks in New England. I'm not talking about Tom Brady when he was young and that. I'm talking about Jimmy G. He was on the staff when Jimmy G was brought up. He was on the staff as far as helping develop, watching behind the scenes and doing those things. And he saw just how Bill Belichick handled managing a new young quarterback and bringing him along. You're seeing those things they're doing with Tua. They're bringing the same style play calling, the same type of rigorous approach, and it's starting to pay off. You look at that game against the Cardinals, he was inside the pocket making throws, outside the pocket making throws, and he was starting to develop, and you're seeing a good pattern of development, and he's making the big plays. The one thing I would say, Tua has to learn how to slide better, because he's going to get hit a lot in the NFL if he doesn't learn how to slide. The Los Angeles Chargers present two things. They can score on offense, and they have playmakers basically at each position on the wide receiver position. It doesn't matter if you want to go Keenan Allen, doesn't matter if you want to go Mike Williams. You have certainly a plethora of weapons, an abundance of weapons. I know in the next coming weeks, they're going to get a couple of running backs back. So that's going to be a big thing. But in this game here, you have to ask yourself, do you believe Justin Herbert and the Chargers can get this done? Do they have a lot of offensive weaponry that's going to be able to finish 4 quarters of football? And you're looking at the Dolphins. That defense is playing underrated right now. They are slowly climbing up the charts when they're getting interceptions and turnovers and things like that, but they're still giving up too much points as far as for my concern. I like what I see from them from everybody's playing hard, everybody's playing fast and physical for Miami, and I think that's going to help them a little bit. They're going to bait Justin Herbert into a couple of throws. Even though this kid is up and coming and he's going to be the next great quarterback, he's still a rookie. They're still throwing kitchen sinks at him and catching him in mistakes that they should not be catching him. And I think that's going to be the biggest part of this. Miami has a chance not only to catch up with Buffalo, but they're consistently playing good teams and beating good teams. And when Buffalo struggles with one team, hey, what do you know? If you beat that same team, you can start to move up and catch Buffalo perhaps for the AFC East title. So I'm picking Miami to win this one. I think it's going to be a pretty good game. Tua's going to have a pretty good showing as well. I think that right now, Los Angeles Chargers, this is not their time. They're still taking their losses. They're still lumping it together and trying to finish football games, but I don't think they're going to be able to finish this game against the Miami Dolphins. All you Chargers fans, all of you Dolphins fans, leave your comments in the comment section below. And as always, we thank you so very much. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you next week on the Prediction Picks.